Welcome back to another Insider Update edition of the Montana Majority Report. I am President of the Senate, Matt Regier, and I'm joined here by a special guest, Representative Jodee Etchart, out of Billings. What's your House district, Jodee?
51, Mr. President.
51. So is that downtown Billings? Is that?
It's the heart of Billings.
The heart of Billings.
Heart of Billings.
No better person than you to represent the heart of Billings.
It's kind of west central.
That's great. And you're 2 sessions in now, so you're veteran, obviously, going through. And we have got, you're sponsoring House Bill 557,
yes,
right?
Sir.
And that is dealing with PIR days for pupil-instruction-related days, right, that teachers get to take off. And tell us a little bit about the genesis. So where did this bill come from?
So I was listening to Montana Talks with Aaron Flint earlier this year, and there was a gentleman on there from an organization called the Freedom Foundation, and he delineated the Montana Federation of Public Employees, which is the teachers union, and what they do, and it's actually in law, which I really didn't know this occurred. There's in Montana law where they have to shut down the schools for 2 days to have a teachers conference. And at the teachers conference, what they have at the teachers conference is they have woke left-wing ideology. There isn't any balance at all between right and left. There's no moderation. It's LGBTQ plus indoctrination of what the teachers need to teach the students and how to teach it. There's the gender unicorn, and we can give people a link to that if they want to see the gender unicorn.
Sure.
There's DEI. There also was a Palestinian, I believe, teacher that taught about a class on Palestinian rights, and it was completely and totally anti-Israel. So it wasn't even in balance.
Like Sharia law stuff?
I believe
maybe
pro-Palestinian state, and that Israel's absolutely awful, and for that chant from the river to the sea, where Palestine will be free, and that there shouldn't be any Jewish people anywhere with that. And they taught this at that conference.
Wow.
And so it's state sanctioned because the law requires that the schools, the entire Montana shuts down schools for 2 days to host this teachers conference.
And so they're paid, right? They're paid to attend these conferences?
Only if they go to the conference. But otherwise, every school in Montana, even the rural schools that have 10-hour days, that when you shut down for them, it's very difficult to shut down because they have 10-hour days in these rural schools.
Right.
And how many rural teachers really are going to be going to these conferences? But they're required to shut down for 2 days, but you're only paid if you go to the conference.
Oh, wow. So if you stay home and don't go get woke indoctrinated at this conference, then you don't get paid.
I believe that's how the way it is.
Yeah. Wow, that is crazy. But the school shut down, and your kids aren't getting taught either way. So
correct.
That is crazy. And that's here in Montana that this conference happened here with the Montana public unions.
Yes, that's what happened. And it's in law that they're required to shut the schools for 2 days.
Yeah, so let's bounce real quick to your bill then, House Bill 557. So what, I see just one line here. You want to talk a little bit about the simplicity of the bill and what it does?
Sure, absolutely. So it kind of changes it just a little bit. It says that the schools shall not shut down for 2 days for, I believe it says organized teachers unions, something like that in the line. And then the other thing it says is, but school district trustees in the area can shut down their schools and do what they would prescribe for teachers' education and training.
Great.
So the school
Local
district
control.
Local control, but it doesn't require on a state level that everybody shuts down.
Oh, that is great. That is great. So it's bringing it back to local control, letting them control it. And it's not saying that the union still can't meet, right? It's you can still meet or whatever. Just don't have the taxpayers then funding teachers to go get indoctrinated.
Last I looked, our kids are off from June to August. So they could go in the summer when the weather's nice and it's easier to travel rather than going through 6 feet of snow.
Hard to argue with that one. Oh, that sounds like a great concept. Thank you so much for bringing it forward. Any final thoughts on your bill? When is it going to be heard? Is it?
I don't know. I'm assuming next week.
Okay, so it's already in the hopper, in the system.
Yes,
well, wish you the best of luck on that. Can't wait till you get that bill over to the Senate, and we can I can vote in favor of it over there. So
absolutely, thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate it. And how's everything with you?
Oh, we're just clipping along, right? Never a dull moment here in the Capitol. So, Montana, if you have not been here in the Capitol, come out during the session and say hi to great people like Representative Jodee Etchart and just see what we do here for you guys. So, thanks a bunch for joining us. It's sure great to have you.
Thanks, President Regier.